A one-sided competition. Oh boy. Somebody's competing with you, and you cannot compete where you cannot compare. That's why it's one-sided. You're not even worried about this person. You're not even probably aware that they're competing with you. Spiritual court is now in session. Okay. All right. Let's see. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What else? What does the collective need to be aware of? I don't know if y'all can hear the sirens right now. Hear that? Okay, so the police could be significant. 911 is Archangel Michael's number, so you could be seeing 911. That is letting you know that you are protected. All right, so we have here someone who is brolic, someone who is athletic, whatever you consider brolic or athletic. All right, let's see. This could be you or somebody else. Oh, let me see what fell. Wow. Okay, we have here, the karmic is trying to unalive somebody. They are someone who is clout hungry. This is somebody's wife or ex. And then it says here, hidden motive. Well, damn. Oh my God. All right. So somebody needs to be aware that there's a karmic who's a attention seeker, a clout hungry. This could be somebody who is somebody's wife, okay, or just a girlfriend, all right, or now they're an ex-girlfriend, all right, ex-wife, fiance. Take it how it resonates, okay? They're trying to unalive you. This is the hidden motive, all right? There could be something going on with maybe like an insurance policy or something, if they're trying to like really unalive you and they are, you know, your wife, or they're just trying to unalive you. So we're gonna keep going and see what else comes out, all right? And then I'll start clarifying. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. A sugar daddy. This could be you. You was the sugar daddy of this psycho over here who's trying to unalive you. All right, let's see. Tell me more about this energy, Holy Spirit. What does the collective need to know? So this karmic, they could have had a sugar daddy, and they was also trying to be with you. All right, somebody's a vegan. This could be you or somebody involved. Third eye chakra. Okay, so your third eye is opening. You are awakening. You're seeing things clearly. And it says lace their blunt with fentanyl. This energy been coming out for the longest. This karmic could be trying to do this. That been coming out maybe for the holiday season, for Christmas or something like that. They're planning to invite you over because we've been picking up on that energy that God is trying to warn somebody not to go to some type of an event, your family or your karmics right here, this person's family, because they're trying to set you up, or they're trying to get you robbed, or they're trying to put voodoo in your food and your drinks to keep you trapped and bind it to them. And then we got here lacing blunt. This keeps coming out too. All right, tell me more, Holy Spirit. So they're trying to put some type of drugs in your weed, or something in your drink, like to poison you, maybe for you to get an overdose or some shit. The letter F, somebody's first name, middle name, last name has an F in it. And we have here a text message. So there's a text message coming in that you need to be aware of. Let me clarify so you can see what you need to be aware of when it comes to this text message. All right, Holy Spirit, clarify this text message that is coming in. What is this message about? Whoa. Somebody's trying to be sneaky. This person that is trying to reach out to you with the Seven of Swords, they're trying to be sneaky. All right, with the Strength card at the bottom, they don't have control over you or of the situation anymore. They cannot, I guess they cannot control you. This is somebody that you could have walked away from, and they're feeling hopeless. So then we have here with this Judgment card that they want like a renewal. It says here forgiveness, reconciliation. All right, so this is why they're going to text you, because they want you to take them back. Okay, and you're not going to take them back. You're not going to take them back. They're toxic. Why did you cut them? Why did the collective cut them off or walk away, Holy Spirit? Let's see what comes out. This could be a lover, friend, family member. We're going to see right now why you cut them off. Okay, let's see. We got the Hermit. I feel like you have to be with your guard up all the time. What's here? Yeah, you had a new beginning. You walked away. You ghosted them. So you could have a new beginning. You probably felt like this person was a blockage to you. So you ghosted this person. You started standing up for yourself. Okay, and you walked away. So the reason that you cut this person off is because, look how it says here, a troublemaker. Somebody that they don't have any regard for consequences. This is somebody who's unfocused. All right. A hermit in the reverse. When you in hermit mode, it's like you're going within. You're in isolation. So in the reverse, it's like I'm outside. Okay, like I'm outside. Like they outside. All right, they outside. They chilling. You know, they going out. They're not in hermit mode. They're not really going within. All right, they're not really, you know, integration. They're not learning lessons and then integrating it into their life. You know, they just all over the place. All right, somebody that has no direction. They don't go within. All right, look, lost your way. You see what I'm saying? Like, you cut this person off because you ascended. All right, you're leveling up spiritually and you're seeing what doesn't serve you any longer, and you realize this person doesn't serve you any longer, and you cut them off. You realize that they're toxic, that they're nothing like you, and you don't need this energy. This is a karmic. This is somebody that you blocked. All right, you walked away from them with that 5 of Pentacles. All right, you left them in the past, so they're gonna try to come back. Somebody needs to be aware of that. Okay, that's this message. It says text message or DM, or direct message on social media. All right, this is the same one over here who's trying to like unalive you and shit. It's like, if you don't want to be with them, they're gonna make sure you don't be with nobody else. That is so crazy. You see more confirmation, because again, today I was watching this show on YouTube that talks about women that kill men and stuff like that, and it was a girl just like that. Her name was Jody. I don't know if that name resonates with somebody, but her name was Jody, and Los Angeles, I think that was from Los Angeles. That could be significant for somebody. And she unalived her boyfriend because he moved on. You know, she was a psycho, extra clingy, doing too much. You know, it was just too much. And when he finally found a girl that he liked, she ended up, she had sex with him the last time. For the last time, she went to his house. He should have had boundaries. He did not have boundaries. He ended up having sex with her one last time, and then she stabbed him 27 times. And then to make sure that he was gone, she pew him in the head. Okay? So, it's crazy. It's crazy. So, somebody needs to receive that, because that's the energy that this is giving right here. That's the energy. Oh, my goodness. I rebuke it in the name of the Lord. All right, let's see what else. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What does the collective need to know at this time? Oh. All right, we have here W. Somebody's first name, middle name, last name has a W. And somebody has ties to the mob. Okay, somebody has mob ties. All right, tell me more. There's going to be some type of sports event or a gathering. Spirit is saying this is a setup. Do not go. You see what I'm saying? Like, these events with this holiday season, is like these people are using these events to take advantage of people, you know, to set them up and shit like that. So don't go. All right. Somebody is in the marijuana business. All right. This could be what this gathering is about. If it's not something about sports or something like that. Okay. It could be something, you know, like a business event or something, or maybe they're telling you to go, you know, for an opportunity. You just gotta be like, no, I'm good. I'm good, bro. All right. Tell me more, Spirit. What else? Married into your family. Somebody that married into your family is involved in this. All right. So one of your in-laws. What's this? A barber is significant. Tell me more. Let me move this over here. Your half-sister, okay? So y'all have the same mother, different father, or same father, different mother. Koi fish. Somebody could have a koi fish tattoo or something significant about a koi fish. And then we have here, I told you so. You warned them. You warned somebody to not do something, that it was going to have some type of consequences. They did it anyways. All right, so it's happening now. You told them to leave you alone or to not do something, and they did it. Your haters have joined forces now. Oh, boy. And there's no way out of this. Yeah, none of them is gonna be able to get out of this. Okay, like they're going to hell, all of them. Oh my God. All right, so your haters have joined forces. All right, all around, all across the world somehow. I don't know. They have joined forces. This could be relatives with fake ass friends. Okay, ex-lovers with relatives. These people have started working together against you now because they're so pressed. The letter H and an Eastern Star relative. Look, I just said relatives, right? Confirmation. One of your relatives is an Eastern Star, or they're in some type of secret society, organization, or religion, a cult, a coven, something like that. We have here, look, and I said, didn't I say a friend is working with family? So look, relative, and now we have here an ex-friend made false CPS claims. That is so crazy. So they're working together. That's how they're joining forces. They're doing all types of shit. All right, trying to with this Eastern Star shit, trying to sacrifice you, trying to do something here, and they have connections as well. So now we have here CPS claims. So then this person is, you know, they're trying to like end you. They're trying to drive you crazy, trying to get you like knock you out of your path, out of the game. You know, whatever it is that you're doing now, they don't want you to do it. They want you to be lost in the sauce. You know, trying to fight for your kids and going to court all the time and all this other shit that comes with that. You know, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to distract you, trying to, you know, stress you out, lower your frequency like that. Okay, we have the U.S. Marshals, and they're gonna be homeless. All right, so isn't these the people that be evicting people? Because I've been seeing a lot of videos about evictions. All right, somebody with autism or with an autistic child is involved. All right, so a U.S. Marshal, either somebody is a U.S. Marshal, and they work, you know, as a U.S. Marshal, or this is part of this homeless shit right here. Like, they're gonna have to call the Marshals to come get them out. Look, I said trying to keep you in a low vibration. You see? All right, so they're trying to keep you in a low vibration by causing you stress and having you running all over the place and, you know, fighting for your children or your child and all that shit. Like, that's the goal with them. Because if they put you in a low vibration, they'll be able to do the voodoo that they're trying to do on you. Right now, you are vibing too high. You are too imbalanced. You're going out in nature, you're dancing, you're swimming, you're walking, you're running, you're going to the gym, you change your diet. Whatever you have been doing, it has been working for you. And these people, they're trying desperately to keep you in the bottom. All right, so they could be able to siphon from you. You know, like I tell you all the time, the reason all of this is because of money, power. All right, and you know, for some people it's fame, but they want money and they want power, and you have that. You have both. All right, even if you don't have physical money at this time, you are very abundant in the spirit. And they see that. And that's why they're trying to siphon from you. It's like spiritually stealing from you. And then they're able to physically manifest material things. Cars, houses, money. I know it sounds crazy, but that's what they be doing. All right. Somebody is left-handed. This could be you or somebody involved. Someone that is fresh out of prison is involved. Okay. Somebody that just came out. All right. And I have here also bank teller. All right. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What else? The letter C, somebody's first name, middle name, last name has a C in it. The letter L, somebody's first name, middle name, last name has a L. A, wow, we got a lot here. W or M, clam chowder. Somebody eats clam chowder. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Maybe you're eating it now, it's cold. You're eating soup. Somebody got a limp ding-a-ling. Wow. All right, this been coming out. Something, because they've been doing some type of sex magic. And somebody was like masturbating to your photos. So confirmation, now their ding-a-ling is limp. Look, astral projection into your home. You see, they're doing some type of weird shit. Astral projection into your home. I don't know, trying to have sex with you in your dreams and shit. Oh my goodness. All right, what do we have here? Somebody's going to get locked up for a DUI arrest. Okay, drunk driving. That's somebody's karma. Wow, somebody's dying from gun violence. And they was attacking your teeth. Okay, so since they was attacking your teeth, now they're going to have issues with their teeth. Okay, let me see what we get with the gun violence when I pull from the tarot. Let me see. All right, Holy Spirit, talk to me about this gun violence. Oh, we got a Queen of Pentacles reverse. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, a karmic. Trying to manifest something. Trying to make something happen here with that Magician card. That could be a Gemini too. Tell me more. But this is a bad mother, a mother figure, a karmic female. Okay, so trying to hold on to something or keeping something to themselves. Somebody's trying to let go of the past. So with the Four of Pentacles, it's like they're trying to hold on. You see that? Letting go of the past. They're trying to hold on. So, what's at the bottom? It was a bad investment in holding on to you. Or trying to keep you stuck. So, is this like voodoo returning? Because it's like, I asked, what is the gun violence about? And it's like a karmic here trying to keep somebody stuck and they wasn't able to do it. They were trying to hold on to you. They was being possessive of your energy to keep you stuck in the past, letting go of the past. They didn't want you to let go of the past. It was a bad investment. So this is telling me that this is like somebody's karma. It's just, even if they wasn't trying to send you this energy of death or for you to get into some type of gun violence situation, that's what's going to happen to them is what Spirit is showing me. All right. This mother or mother figure, it could be an aunt. Okay. It's a woman energy, but it's a karmic woman here. Queen of Pentacles reverse. Okay. So that's basically just somebody's karma. They're going to get caught up in some type of situation where, unfortunately, they're going to be unalive with that. It is what it is. I don't know. It just is what it is. All right. Let's see. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What else? What can we get from here? All right, they was trying to silence you. They was trying to block your throat chakra. You could be speaking up. Yeah, clarity, giving clarity to people about whatever it is that you're speaking about. And they didn't want you to speak up about this. And then we have here a copycat. So this person was trying to copy you. They are a swagger jacker. They want to be like you. All right, we did see right here. Somebody's competing with you. You're not even worried about these people. All right, Spirit is letting you know that their karma is currently playing out. All right, right now they're getting karma. Tell me more. Yo, we started off the reading with this right here, 9/11. I said the cops or Archangel Michael. Let me clarify and see why the cops were called. Wow. Let's see. So their karma's playing out and cops were called. So that's part of somebody's karma. I'm getting caught up with the police. Talk to me, Holy Spirit, about this 911. Okay. A Sagittarius could be significant. The cops are being called. Yeah, look at the cops right here. King of Swords. Okay, look right there. Authority. The cops were called. Let me see what's at the bottom. That's them. Like, yo, that's the call right here. Go to this address right now. They need you right now. More fire energy. So like I said, Sagittarius could be involved. So they called the cops to bring balance into the situation. You see how it says here, harmony? This is harmony and balance. So the reason why is because there was some type of stressful situation happening here. We have here a mental breakdown. We have here with this energy burnout, collapse, you know, like definitely there could have been some type of fighting. There could have been some stressful shit popping off here and they needed the cops to come to stop. Okay, so let's see if we could get a little deeper into this stressful situation. What is this Four of Swords reverse, Holy Spirit? Was there fighting going on? What's going on here? This could be with collapse and burnout, that it could be just the police getting called because somebody, you know, they fell. They fell. They need some type of, some help. But they call the police, though. All right, let's see. But isn't it like that some places? Like, you got to call, it's just one number or something like that? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, we got a death. What? And what's this one? We got here a karmic masculine energy. And a death. Listen, I just said collapse, burn out. Collapse. Collapse. Yo. And you notice that this card is somebody laying on a casket. You know, it's them getting sick. So sick to the point that they collapse and die. Look at this shit. What? So there is going to be the police being called. With the Fool card, the Fool card, it says pleasure here. Spontaneous. Okay, spontaneous. It got to be spontaneous. This was something that was spontaneous. Maybe with pleasure, they was even probably doing something like, you know, some type of drugs or something. And they had like an overdose and they collapsed. Again, collapse, breakdown. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here. That's what the police is going to be called. That's somebody else's karma. Again, their karma is just one by one. Bang, bang, bang. And it's going to be a karmic masculine. He's going to collapse. And this is going to be the last time that he collapses. Because with this death card here, it's over. Okay. So that's like, you see, it's like one by one. One of them is going to get got like this. They're going to die from gun violence. The other one is just going to collapse and die. Oh, my goodness. And that one was going to be called. And that's how they're all going to fall, like dominoes, one by one. This is all because of the voodoo that they were sending towards you. Okay? You, your child, your children. Like, these people been doing the most. All right. Let's see. Yeah, look, from 3 to 4, witching hours. That's when they're doing this shit. All around the clock. In the morning, in the night, in the time that you sleep in, 3 or 4. All right. Private autopsy results are in. Somebody got a private autopsy. They wanted more clarity. Okay, we did see clarity. Look at it right here. They wanted more clarity. They needed to get a private one done, and the truth is being revealed. Look, again, CPS case. Somebody was trying to open up a CPS case, trying to get you caught up with CPS. These people are so bored. This ex-friend and your family member. All right. Let me pull the name deck. Let me see. Let me get it right here. All right. So we got the name deck. Now we got this one. All right. All right, Spirit, tell me more. What else? Oh, sad news. And the number 14 is 5. 5 is change. Changes are here. And somebody got news of some type of changes. Again, the truth is out. Okay. So that could be that, you know, we saw that somebody's grandparents' death is under investigation. That came out a couple days ago. All right. So the truth is being revealed about how your grandparent passed away. If they left you something in the will and this person took it, the truth is being revealed. They could be in church right here praying for forgiveness. Yeah, her. Okay. A female in your family could be expected to be released. Oh, no, that's something else. Okay. So maybe they didn't expect the truth to be released, to be revealed in 2025, like it says here. They didn't expect it to be released, revealed, the truth, the results. So now they're praying to God, because this got my attention. Now they're praying at church like, oh my God, I'm sorry. No, you didn't need God before when you were stealing and doing what you was doing. All that scheming and scamming and bippity bopping. You wasn't talking to God then. Now you want to come talk to God? That's cool, but you're going to have to pay for what you did. All right? You could be adopted or somebody's adopted. All right? And again, if they could have stole something from you that was meant for you, if it was on a will, trust, something, money, property, land, whatever, because you was adopted, maybe they felt like you didn't deserve it. All right? Somebody is locked up and they're calling shots or they're calling hits from prison. Yo, I said this. Land, property, money that was left on the will, trust fund. All right? This person in your family, they took it. They thought that you was not worthy. They have something to do with the person's death. They probably set them up, you know, to get this money. And the truth is coming out now. All right? HR department. Somebody could work in the HR department, or somebody went to the HR department to maybe complain about somebody at work. And we have here a destruction ritual. So again, they were sending you all this energy. Look, destruction, doing sex magic to pull on your energy. And now everything is crumbling for these people one by one. Yo, double confirmation. Somebody that married into your family. I'm going to have to clarify that because I didn't even know I have 2 cards. Look at that. Married into your family. I'm going to see what is this about. Let's see. Holy Spirit. What happened with this person that married into the collective's family? So this is somebody's in-law, sister-in-law, mother-in-law, brother-in-law, cousin-in-law, aunt-in-law, uncle-in-law, whatever. Let's see what's going on. Whoa, look at, oh my God, they sent you the destruction. And look, they got the destruction. Oh my God, I'm so excited over here. Oh my goodness. Listen, sudden change, upheaval, chaos. All right, disaster. That's exactly what they wanted for you. All right, maybe somebody's going to experience some type of house fire or something like that with this fire here. All right, so they're going through it. Yeah, look, they're going through an ongoing battle. This is crazy. They're drained. Look at it right there. Ongoing battle, wounded. All right, they are trying to have the last stand. It's like, yo, hang it up. You're not going to have the last stand against God because God is the one who's fighting our battles. They don't seem to understand that. All right, so we have here sadness, cold, emptiness, blocked. All right, they're blocked. They're blocked from your energy. They don't have no other ideas. Look, they're blocked from this energy right here. This stability. All right, this could be this. Look, it says here family reunion. All right, so yeah, like they wanted this to happen to you, and Spirit is saying that it went back to them. And they're blocked from some type of reunion with you. Again, this could be your family. Like, you don't want nothing to do with these people. You completely blocked them. You completely pulled your energy back. You cut the cord. There's no way that they could ever come back into your energy at all. Yo, look, you cannot make this up. Bottom of the deck, the world card, cycle complete. See what I'm saying? They cannot come into your energy at all. It's over. That's it. That was the last spell they was going to send to you. This destruction spell. That shit went right back. All right. So that's this person that married into your family. Okay. Again, with this happy family here, there's no more happy family. There's no more reunion. You're not linking with these people no more. They're completely blocked. There's no more love here. Okay. All right. So let me see. Let me pull some names. All right. Well, damn. Look at this. If you see your name here, it's giving you confirmation. All right. That you need to pay attention. And if you see a karmic's name, this is your confirmation that they are involved. So this one just flew out. We have Tania or Tanya, Leroy, Devin, Selena, Howard, Cohen, Bill, Randy, Norris, Cassandra, Erin, Lisa, Simon, Green, Remy, Davis, and LeBron. Lena, Zuleika. Oh, the same one from yesterday. Ian. Shout out to Ian Bick. Nobody be watching him. I be watching his podcast on YouTube. That's what I was thinking about when I saw that. Bick could be significant. All right. Or Limp Bick. Get it? Limp. Limp Bick though. All right. I don't know. I'm just being petty. All right. So Lena, Zuleika, Milan, Ian, Babette, Giannis, Sikora, Marie, Nelson, Liana, Alfonso, Justice, LaBelle, Casey, Kristen, Ibrahim, Odette, Ferrer, Maxine, Maida, Veronica, Nara, Singleton, and Ra. So since this came out yesterday, check out yesterday's reading if you haven't already to see what comes out because these names came out. All right, so we have here Chris, Stella, Devon, Braun, Alicia, Massey, Hussein, Pearl, Beverly, Dante, Carmela, Calum, Angela, Mercedes, Baron, Fidel, Brendan, Coleman, Robinson, Cherry, Crow, Jennifer. And I said Pearl, right? Pearl. All right. Brittany, Donnie, Shar, Xavier, Anthony, Millsboro, Juju, White, Dawn, Jack, Damien, Tiffany, Maria, Sherry, and Hunter. Peyton, Kamora, Selena, Bailey, Ruthie, Celeste, Kay, Amara, Paige, Olsen, Shakira, Bass, and Hunter. Oh, we got Hunter twice, y'all. Look. Hunter and Hunter. Okay. The hunter is now being hunted. Okay. All right, y'all. So that's what I got here. Be careful with these karmics, any invitations or any type of family events that they want you to go to, your family or their family. You don't want no problems with nobody. You don't want to link up with nobody. That's it. Just stick to yourself and continue to protect your energy, all right? The truth is about to be revealed if it hasn't been already. And things are going to change soon, all right? This is not going to happen forever. This is going to change very soon, all right? That's what I got, y'all. Spiritual court is now adjourned. Peace.